take a knee, look in the mirror. Hold it down while the whole room moves. Like you could go left, but the chemistry's still smooth. 2 p.m. out and 4 p.m. we never lose.
Chico, Cleveland, Coach Monken has announced that this coming game,
that's right,
that the Cleveland Browns will start Deshaun Watson and Shedeur will play after halftime. But the next game, when they host the Buffalo Bills in Cleveland,
that's right,
Shedeur will get to start and Watson will play the second half. Chico, interested in your thoughts on still, as we go into preseason, there's still a battle going on in Cleveland for QB1.
Well, I would ask the runners out there, do you think Monken is running a fair QB battle? Let us know right now. I think he is in the best way he can, you know, with having in the back of his head that you have a guy who was once elite in this league that we have paid a lot of money to that's under contract. But he's in the final year. And we have a young guy who's been showing a lot of promise back there at the quarterback position. So what I think is going on is he's doing the right thing as for now. He's going to give Deshaun Watson the first chance to go out there and show what he can do. Shedeur come in second half and then do the same thing as you said, game 2, and then go from there. I think it's as about as fair as you can get. And, you know, I can't be mad at Monken for that. Runners, y'all let me know what y'all think out there. But and also, does even starting the second preseason game give Shedeur some type of edge or not? You know, who knows? Some people might say yes, some people might say no. But at the end of the day, I think it's a good thing what Monken is doing. And I think both guys will have a fair chance to go out there and show what they can do and make the best man win.
Interesting. I got one curveball to all that.
All right. I hit curveballs. Now let's go.
The fact that it's fair, the fact that it's balanced, the fact that it's equal opportunity shows just how far ahead Shedeur Sanders is. Because let me tell you this.
Okay.
Go to Cowboys camp. The second string guy ain't getting the same reps as that. Because there ain't no battle going on. You can go to any other quarterback situation in the league. Mahomes coming off an injury in Kansas City. They ain't getting the same because Mahomes is that guy. The fact that they're here and Monken is being fair, which is the right thing to do, and Monken is getting both of them opportunities to start, and Shedeur is getting to start at home, shows me the edge is actually pointing to Shediggity. Because if it weren't, you wouldn't even have to be fair. You would just know who your guy is.
Yeah.
And having said all of that, I have still maintained that from a business standpoint, which you articulated and put out there, Chico, they have to put Watson out there at some point because you need to show the other 31 teams in the league, should your guy to go down and you need a reliable starter or even reliable backup, we got a guy with 1 year left that you can come get.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way I can make the league believe that is I got to put him out there with some favorable plays and let him do his thing, make sure he rolls out and spins on the leg that got hurt and, you know, show some wheels, do all those things so people can go, he still got some juice in the tank.
So they got something.
But the fact that Shedeur is getting the home start, right?
I like that.
And the fact that it's still balanced at 50-50 as far as these first 2 games are concerned, those arrows point to Shedeur for me.
And I would just only say, you know, would you rather play in the first half against the Bills or the Bears? You know, I think that's the only difference that somebody can try to point out. I think the Bears are the worst team than the Bills or whatever.
Well, I think one thing that people miss out on in preseason is that you have no idea what the player personnel, GM, and head coach are looking for. They may run a whole quarter just to watch the left tackle. Like you going there to watch a game, so you think. They're going there to evaluate people, and the only way you can evaluate people is put them in repetitive situations. So you're sitting there in the stands, man, maybe we done ran the ball 5 times because it ain't about you. They're trying to see what that right guard is doing.
Yeah.
When it's live bullets, you know. So I wouldn't put too much emphasis on the opponent as much as I would the environment and the number of opportunities and the plays that are called.
Yeah. Well, we know Shedeur been pinpoint, you know, in practices. Let's show some clips from practice for Shedeur Sanders, if anything else. shiggity. Way downtown. Bang. That was right there on point right there. That's in there because of just his ball placement. Everything is catchable. Look at this.
Yeah, that's not a discussion in the QB room right there. That's a discussion in the wide receiver room.
Yeah. And that's a praise to the DB too. Good job. But you get your hands on it, pull it in, wide receiver.
Both hands.
Yes, both hands. Beautiful throw by Sanders though. Once again, Sanders. Deep down the field. That's a diving catch right there by Isaiah Bond, who's going to be electric this season. Those wide receivers, I said it once again, including the big tight end, Harold Fanning.
I was about to say, pause it 1 second, Chico, because the 3 plays you showed in a row, the one that you complimented the DB on, rightly so. One thing I can say about those 3 balls, the diving catch, the tight end catch, and even the first one that was a drop, the ball was put where only the receiver can get it.
Only the receiver can get it. Man, I highlighted that on an incompletion he threw that was to a receiver, but the ball bounced and landed right in bounds on the hash mark. And I was saying, man, only person could have caught that ball was the wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just beautiful ball placement, man. He doesn't put balls in bad situations. Oh, there he go. There he go. Should have known. Here's Sanders once again. Taking the pressure, getting to the outside. Strike, touchdown to the big tight end.
Who else could have got that? The tight end.
Look at this way down the field. That was the one that Judy dropped right there that's been going viral. But once again, look at the ball placement. Outside shoulder. Got to pull that in, Jude. Sanders, bam, throw on the backside. Up high to the big tight. Like that. Good job, Shedeur, man. Proud of our dog, man. Just out there balling out. Grown once again. And those wide receivers are I'm high on those wide receivers. Concepcion, Denzel Boston, the tight end Fanning, Bond, and Judy, if he can get right.
I love how you always save him for last.
If he can get right. That's you got to get right, big dog. You talk about Magic Johnson and them and people I imitate. I got to worry about Jerry Jeudy. That's who I need to be worried about. He went to Alabama too. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying Jerry Jeudy got to get right. I got to worry about Jeudy coming out here. Hey, big dog, what you say? My bad, dog. My bad. That ball did hit you right here, though.
If he keep playing, he might be able to come out there real soon.
On vacation?
Yeah, he still might be able to get on out to Chico.
Crazy thing is, I traded him on my franchise on Madden. I traded him and ended up he got picked up by the Cincinnati Bengals and had 2 Pro Bowl seasons.
GM Chico.
He would have had 2 Pro Bowl seasons with T. Higgins and Chase over there. Like, damn, what are we doing?
Effing up.
Yeah. Well, if you effing up out there, we got one place you need to go. That is and Chico.
I thought you were going to go to the insurance with effing up. That man went to the merch.
Well, you know what? You might need to go. You might need to go. You might need to go get you some insurance out there. And if you do need to go get you some insurance, you need to go to Miss Denise Smith. Think about the last time you thank yourself for something. Well, maybe it's that time now. And maybe, you thought about it. It was that time you took last Tuesday to yourself where you got to learn Italian or a different language. Well, you want to do something you'll thank yourself for later? Start creating a plan for your financial goals today. State Farm agent Denise Smith is right there in the Denver metro area to help you look at things you want to save for and then build a plan that will set you up for success. The earlier you start planning your goals, the better off you will be. So call State Farm agent Denise Smith. Go to Denise Smith Insurance. She's right there in Aurora, Colorado. Then thank yourself later. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Chico drop a taking me, looking at you. Hold it down while the whole moves at you. He could go left, but the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. out and 4 p.m. me.